Hello and welcome to this calming flow. It's perfect for whenever you want to wind down in the evening and just really take a moment for yourself. We're going to be working on releasing emotions, releasing some stuck energy, and just really letting go the day and relaxing. So I'm going to invite you to sit cross-legged on your mat. You can close your eyes. Just drop into the present moment. We always begin practice with a little bit of grounding and coming into the now and coming into our own body. You are here to experience, and you are here to feel. And connect with your breath. And see how it moves up and down. Let it be your anchor for this practice. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Good, and we can slowly begin. Let's meet on all fours in a tabletop position. And we're just gonna reinforce the grounding energy and really feel your hands and your feet, your knees, and your whole body in connection with the mat, with the floor, and feel its weight. And very slowly start making small movements with your spine. And you can start rounding up as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, extend. It's classic cat-cows. Really make sure you're articulating the whole spine here. Very slowly get into the movement. There's no need to exaggerate. Just go slow and move at your own pace. And feel where your spine might be sticky. Just maybe stay there a while longer. And try to move as you feel. So you can wiggle your tail a little bit, and then you can come down. Really enjoy. Maybe you can make circles to the side and really feel how that is different and how maybe one side feels scrunchier than the other. Just give yourself time to explore. Keep going and releasing and breathing. Connect with your breath here. In breath and out breath. You can even start to vocalize more as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Try to see that there's a connection between the body and the breath. Now come back to center. Take a breath in and a breath out. And we're gonna start extending more and moving our spine a bit more. So this time you're gonna lift your knees off of the mat in the same way that we did before with cat-cows, but just now you're lifting your knees up. So you're rounding your back and you're gluing your thighs to your torso. Round your back and down, release. Let's repeat this a few more times. Start curling at your spine. Come with your knees off of the mat. Thighs to belly. Curl, 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 and release. A few more times at your own pace. You can go as fast or as slow as you want, really taking your time here. In and curl and lift. And release. And one last time. Lift, thighs to belly, curl, and release. Good. Now come back to center, tabletop position. And this time we're just gonna go into a down dog and enjoy. So shoot your hips up. Come into down dog wherever it's comfortable. You can bend your knees here if needed. That's totally fine. Just make sure that your spine, your back is really straight. You want a straight line between your fingers, your shoulders, and your lower back. Stay here wherever it's comfortable for just a moment. If you're sleeping like me, adjust, and from here start paddling. And as you start paddling, notice that one side of the body might be tenser than the other, and just paddle and stay there and feel the extension in the side body. Paddle for a longer moment. Don't just paddle like this. Really stay there. Feel how the side body is stretching. And take your time. And come back to center. You can nod your head yes and no. Let's just really enjoy being in a down dog. It's a simple position and it's so underrated. And here really notice how your breath is important, how your breathing matters. There's nothing else to focus on here but the breath and just the gentle stretching in your whole body. Just stay here as long as comfortable. You can of course modify and you can come down to child's pose. So we can meet here in wide-legged child's pose. If it's still not too much for you, you can stay in down dog. But for everyone else, just let's meet down here in child's pose and just rest. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Okay, so now everyone, let's meet in wide-legged child's pose. But this time we're gonna start with a little belly massage for digestion. This is perfect for the evening, whenever you just really want to make sure that everything is feeling good for the night. So you can take your make two fists, and place them on your belly. You can actually, for this pose, come a bit closer with your thighs so that they create kind of a tension for when you lean down, and you can massage your belly this way. So from here, just place your fists on your belly and lean forward as you would in a regular child's pose. And see immediately how you're giving yourself an amazing massage. See how that feels for you. And if it's too much, you can release the fists, but try to stay here. And just let go. Focus on the breath and how it's becoming a bit restricted from this massage, but just be with it. Okay, we're gonna release the massage, release the fists. Spread your knees a bit wider into a wide child's pose, and we're just gonna do an active extension forward with spider fingers. So get your fingers into a spider position, and this way you can extend forward and reach and reach and reach, and just really feel how your back is opening up with this pose. Stay here. You can close your eyes and just really feel all the crunchy bits in your back, in your upper back. With every inhale, you can maybe even reach a bit more forward. And in this pose, you're trying to keep your core active. You're not just melting into the ground, you're keeping your core active. There's going to be plenty of time to really relax in child's pose, so don't worry. Just keep the core active and stretch with your arms forward. Now let's do a little side stretch. So just walk your hands to your right side and stretch here. Feel that side body opening just for a moment. And change sides. First come to the center and stretch to the left. Now here again, you're still keeping your core active. Good. Let's come back to center. And here, you can just release for one moment with your forehead on the mat. Take a moment for yourself and just breathe. Good. Now we're gonna come up, kneeling in the same pose that we were up until now. And this time you interlace your fingers behind your back. And we're gonna release our shoulders. So with your hands interlaced behind your back, start coming up and shifting your weight onto your knees and your head. See where it's comfortable for you. Land down and keep going. And just feel that with every breath, you can go further and that your shoulders are opening so much more. Few more breaths here. Release. And start coming back down. Just roll down like you are in this pose with your forehead on the mat and release your hands next to you. And just stay here. This is the end of this releasing class. Stay in that child's pose. And you can really feel the gentleness of this class and the releasing energy of moving gently and not pushing anything. It's a class that you can take for yourself whenever you need it, in the morning, in the evening, in the middle of the day, whenever you just need a few minutes to really unwind and show up for yourself without having to prove anything to anyone or to get into fancy poses. This is a beautiful practice to meet you where you are. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.